Okay, we are now live. Sarge is vacuuming, so that unfortunately may or may not get picked up by the mic, but I have new equipment on the way, and I pretty much only have one other new thing I'll need to buy, but that depends on availability once I have the money for it. So, let me tighten this. This keeps moving around. Alright, it's been a bit. I think we were trying to do some side stuff with where we left off last time. It might be a little bit of a short stream too, by the way. I'm a bit wiped after... hang on. Progging EX4 all weekend. What is happening? Uh-oh. Let me... No, go back. Why is it doing this? Hang on. There we go. Let's try this again. Okay, let's see if that fixed it. From running like such as. There we go.
Let's go.
Okay, it's still running a little crummy, but I'll be fine. Alright. This is for saving the children.
Next time for sure.
Give it up, Morris. There's nowhere left to...
Wait.
Halt. So you were with her all along, were you? Planning to take her hostage? You cur. You would dare threaten your liege lady?
Wow.
For people who have made it this far, you're really rather dull. Hopeless.
Enough.
What are you scheming, you knave? Huh?
Don't tell me.
Hey, was that the monster? You're long past due for being eaten. I had to lure you here to see it done. And on that note, dinner is nearly served. What? Ah!
Huh?
What the? Why am I falling too? Oh, come on! I said, wake up!
Think we'll make it?
Finally. Are you okay? We got thrown in cells while we were out. I managed to stay hidden inside your bag.
You bastard!
This guy, he's still alive? Do you know who I am? I'm a bloody captain of the state of Grand Trad's bloody army. This tawdry guard corps locks me up like some criminal. I have never been so mistreated.
Was that?
That voice? Isn't that Captain Klinger, the one that fled from the mines? Why would he be here?
Wow.
If you're so important to the Royal Army, would you really be here alone? Not that it matters. It's nearly supper time. No, no! Please! It wouldn't even taste good! Ah!
No.
I don't want to believe it. Use him to feed the monster. Oh, well, he didn't last long, did he? So instead of returning to Grand Trad, he came to Martira, only to get caught by Morris. How terrible.
Oh.
Finally awake, eh? Got your friends in cages as well. Almost feeding time for the beasts. And you, my friends, are the next course. Ha! This is what happens when you stick your noses where they didn't belong. But unfortunately, the time has come. There's a limit to how much bait we can procure. By the time the guard corps comes around, I'll be long gone from this backwater hovel. You lot stay healthy now, you hear? That's just what that jackass gets for that whole thing back at the beginning, yeah. Well, now he's confirmed
Don't let
dead.
them get away.
Morris thinks he can get out of the city. We've got to find him before he does. We don't have time to be stuck in a cell, that's for sure.
Look.
There's a contraption here that probably opens the cell. Sit tight. Gallica to the rescue.
Really?
What? Why did it open both cells?
Watch out.
Careful, we've got incoming.
Let's do it.
There we go. Problem solved.
Hey, great job.
I think we managed to fend them off for the time being. What's everyone else doing?
Perhaps.
That voice. Is that you, Gallica? Are you nearby?
Was that?
Heisme? His voice is coming from past this gate. Hold on a second. Yay, Gallica!
Oh,
Ah, you two are all right.
well,
A successful jailbreak, I see. We avoid being eaten yet again. It looks like everyone was locked in different cells. We've got to get them out quick.
hold on.
Hold on a moment. That contraption. It seems to open the cell next to it as well. Right, but there's no other way around it. It seems each cell contains a different variety of monster. You should consider the order you open the cells in.
Please.
Best to check in with the others as well. We can leave our escape in your capable hands.
So?
I see. What's over here first, then?
Nice. I bet we'll find a use for that.
She's got the lizard man. This one's already open.
Great find. Keep it.
Lack of music is bothering me.
Nice. I bet we'll find a use for that.
It doesn't really matter. They're all kind of paired up. Oh, but maybe it does matter. Like, fight the wolves first with Heisme.
What do you think?
And the Chimera last.
Got it.
Or not the wolves, the doggos.
Get ready.
Fear not.
Alright, just do this.
That should come in handy. Pocket it.
Easy.
Whew. That should.
Fuck.
Oh,
It's over. Thank you for getting me out of there. I owe you. What are you talking about? We're allies. Of course we'd help you.
my thanks.
I see. You have my thanks.
Yeah.
Wait. There was some goodies in here.
We found something.
Amazing.
An item. Magic item. Okay, so we'll go here.
What do you think?
Yep.
Got it.
Let's let out Hulkenberg.
Okay.
Stay on guard. Such skill.
So scary. Not. I'm in your debt again. Apologies for putting you through the trouble.
No problem.
Right back at you. The most important thing is that you're okay. You are ever reliable.
Yeah.
I hate it when it does that. It like flips me around.
All right.
All right. Sapper pendant.
What do you think?
Let's let out Stroll now and fight the Chimera. The goat head looks more like a lion head, I realized.
Incoming.
It's gonna pack a punch? Maybe.
Okay. Let's give this all we've got.
Holy crap.
On guard.
Still up? Right there.
Not anymore. First playthrough
Okay,
thing to think
I
about
don't
which
think there's any
enemies
more
you need
backup
bigger
plans.
groups to deal with.
Keep moving.
Makes sense.
That
That's
was
kind of what I
mine.
figured. And it's like, well, it doesn't quite matter, but let's still, like, open it a specific way. Like, Big Chimera would have probably ideally
To
been the
ever
last
greater
one.
heights.
I shall
Whee!
strive to use the.
Excellent. I've grown more powerful. Our immediate vicinity is secure.
You're a lifesaver.
We made it. Sorry about all that. Thanks for the help.
Okay.
You're welcome. I'm glad you're safe. Being eaten alive is not high on my list of ways to go, so I do appreciate it.
Got it.
All present and accounted for? Looks like it. Let's hurry after Morris then. He's probably trying to skip town as we speak.
What?
Impudent bastard. He has another thing coming.
Hurry.
Let's find a way back up. Morris will not wait long. And Stroll was over here.
What an incredible find. A
magnificent Ooh.
find.
Sleepy-eyed katana. Uh-oh. I haven't played Wilds in a bit. Ugh. Is this where I came from? I think so. Oh. This trail of blood is still fresh. This was the cell that Klinger was locked up in.
I see.
Klinger. Didn't think it was possible, but I guess it really was his voice I heard. Morris ended up using him as bait. That means that monster was here and... and Klinger is dead. What a name. Oh, that smells like fresh coffee. Sarge cooking?
Great find. Keep it.
I bet Sarge is cooking. He's making coffee. Because that smells like coffee.
Let's hurry.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ambrosia. Whee.
Just take it.
Ah,
You can always toss it later.
yeah, as I was trying to say, and I think I sidetracked in the beginning. It might only be like a 2-hour stream today. The EX prog was kind of rougher than expected, but that was just PF shenanigans. And I had a really bad day at work today, and it kind of sapped a lot of my energy.
This place.
It wasn't like a really, really bad problem. It was just like an aggravation when I was already kind of crunched on time and had to spend time arguing why
These are...
my method of handling a problem was still a viable method.
Therefore, a child.
I thought Joanna was childless. At least right now. Didn't Burden say something about that?
Looks like she lost a child.
A strange thing to find locked away, isn't it?
This portrait, 'tis most odd as well. 'Tis common for the noblesse to have a portrait painted in celebration of their child's birth. But this one depicts neither her husband nor child.
You know, you're right. Haven't really seen many portraits of a pregnant wife alone.
Hey, look!
Oh.
A diary.
Oh, that's weird. Why is that happening?
I see. Apparently, Joanna was unmarried.
Oh god. Looks like it belonged to the nurse who raised Joanna's son. I see. Apparently, Joanna was unmarried, never formally bound in marriage to the father of her child. So 'twas a love child. An illicit affair?
So 'twas a love child.
Apparently so.
Oh my god. At least here in Martira. The father was a foreigner of another tribe. Their marriage would never have been accepted.
The father was
I
a foreigner
don't
of another
know
tribe. Their marriage would never have been accepted.
Why
The
it's
traditionalists always say
struggling.
mixed blood children are abominations. Terrible omens.
Now it's fine.
And superstitions like
I
that
don't
tend
know.
to carry a lot more weight in the countryside. Joanna brushed it off. Said it was ridiculous and irrational. She was about to announce the child's birth. And then tragedy struck. The old woman. The nanny they'd hired.
Oh.
She killed the boy in his crib.
What?
Seems like this was around the time the human sightings were becoming more widespread.
'Twould be easy to ascribe the birth as the ill-fated omen. But to justify murdering a child?
Joanna's family was overjoyed. The deed kept the abomination out of the public eye. They never even investigated her crime. And Joanna's love. The father was banished from the city. The nurse's diary concludes, "O God, please forgive me for my sin most wicked."
Let's move on. This is looking worse by the minute.
However,
Expected mother should be a heartwarming sight, and yet
It can't be.
it's a diary. It seems to be about raising the child.
Let's see.
Day 53. The child is growing up healthy. He's eaten a lot of food today, too. What a big eater, finishing his food in one bite. Ah, my darling's the most precious baby in the world. Or so it says.
Hey.
Unfinished letter here. Looks like it was addressed to someone.
this is...
My child has returned. God has answered my prayers. It says the child surely must be a gift from God himself. I will no longer be alone. Oh boy.
If you see a use for it, I say take it with you.
That's Very large crib. Oh, my ear is bothering me. Ugh. It's a broken cradle. Was something heavy placed inside?
Look.
This break looks a bit unnatural, don't you think? Like, something other than a baby was put here. We're looking pretty decent on health.
I don't like this.
I can sense that monster up ahead. You ready? Let's
Yes.
go. Meh.
What? Here already?
Is that a baby? Nope, not a baby.
Are you hungry? Oh, so fussy today.
She's lost her mind. Oh my
This
god!
monster. Is it a human?
This is the child you hold so dear? So, all the victims you kidnapped?
Oh, my darling has a hearty appetite. I had Morris deliver us food. Were you able to secure a meal?
Well,
Useless! You have failed to eliminate the bounty hunters, and now you've led Heisme himself here. But no matter. You look tender enough for my darling's liking.
Oh god. Ah! Holy fuck! Oh god. Oh. Bye, Morris.
This is your child. It just devoured a man. All I see is a mindless monster.
And I get a
And the
slideshow
monster
of
is
it.
what I see when I look upon the world. People are beasts of fear and superstition, murderers without remorse. I have done nothing they've not done to me. Abominations. They are the unnatural.
Let me close me?
They deserve to die. They should all be so glad to nourish my child. My dear, sweet child.
Maybe that's what it was. Okay.
A mother's love should nurture, but this is beyond the pale.
And you? Do you not condemn her? She kidnapped children, murdered them in cold blood, and would see you blamed for it.
In truth, I know this woman's pain all too well.
Huh?
In the name of her child, she was willing to turn against the entire world. Behind her atrocities, I see the devotion of a bereaved parent. You found yourself unjustly in a terrible darkness, and I struggle to blame you. Burying your own child is unbearable. Grief and madness fill the gaps where love had been. But my eyes were opened. These people helped me see. The only way to beat the darkness is to confront it. Step by meager step. You must walk back to our reality. Look upon that, and see true that it is not the child you once loved.
Be silent! You know nothing of it. Your sermons better suit a preacher, but that is not your place here. You are here to be eaten!
Good. Show me your hate. Pour out your darkness. We'll fight, but not in justice's name. Grief is its own death, so we will show you life!
Darling, are you still hungry? Mother wants you to play with your food!
Oh my word. Okay,
Come,
nightmare
my
fuel.
darling. It's time for supper. Eat up.
All the people who disappeared. This must have been the last thing they ever saw.
We break this tragic curse here and now. It's the only way we might mourn them. Let us finish this, Captain. We'll put an end to this horror, whatever the cost.
We got through it last time. I'm sure we can do it again.
Now accept your fate.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Okay. But it's not gonna repel my physical attacks.
Is that power of heroes?
All right.
Jesus Christ!
Formidable indeed.
Oh, my darling. Mama's here. Mama will always be here for you. Here. Take all the magic I have.
She healed the demon baby?
What?
The captain's dazed. He's gonna have a hard
Falling
time
back.
landing hits.
Forward!
Now, what's the play?
Right there! Wells, come! A worthy foe after all.
Let us clean up. Commendable bearing.
Man, Stroll, you keep taking all the bites.
Huh?
Uh-oh.
Hogenberg's dazed? She's gonna have a tough time hitting her marks.
Oh, okay. Oh, thank God. I don't think I can handle fighting that thing for a long time.
Not long ago, I too had a child. But I couldn't protect him. It was in a nearby village. Some paripus started a riot, and my son was caught in the middle of it. They beat him until he was barely recognizable. Even bloodied and battered, he clung to life. But his body was broken. He couldn't move. And not a single person came to his aid.
Oh.
He was a Ujif, and to them, that's all he was. But he was a helpless child, left to die in a pool of his own blood. By the time I finally got to him, it had been hours. It was too late.
I had no idea.
I couldn't abide it. Reality was too painful, and I ran until I was spending my nights and days in the sandworm's pit. Better to live in solitude than in the embers of hell. That was the real reason I lived in that den of beasts. I thought death would be a mercy.
Heisme.
And then these meddlers came along. They dragged me under the night sky I'd not seen in many seasons. And beneath those stars, it finally came to me. This is not the life my son would have wanted for me. That thought changed my whole perspective. His memory deserves love, not pain. Look with your eyes and your heart. You can ignore it no longer. You loved your child, not this creature. And the child you loved is gone.
If I could have sacrificed my life instead, I swear I would have done it. I loved my son with all of my heart.
I know. Nobody could ever deny you that. And now, the nightmare is over.
What do we do? Do we present this creature as evidence?
I don't know. Our testimony's likely not enough to prove this monster was behind the disappearances, and it'd be easily denounced as a publicity stunt.
Do you recall the promise I made when first we met? I pledged my political support if you were able to solve this matter. I fear that after all this, it is a boon I can no longer provide. But if you need a head to present to the judges, perhaps it could be my own.
You'd have us cut off your head?
If that is your decision, I will accept it. However, that seems unlikely to clear Haisme's name. Please take me to the exhibition of the brave. I will confess the truth before the masses. Surely the evidence will be undeniable when heard from my lips.
Yet as a holy woman, 'twould be bold-faced ignominy to sanctifex Forden. You risk dire consequences, possibly even without trial.
I have but one request. Before I depart, I would ensure all my duties are passed to my successor. I know I ask much of you, but would Barden and I be permitted to join you in Oceania later on? I will atone for my sins. For my son's sake, I must.
What should we do? There's no guarantee she won't take this opportunity to escape.
But I see her point. The people here have suffered enough unrest. If she is to leave them, she must ensure they still have guidance. Else they'll fall to chaos and panic.
You are our captain.
Nah, man, easy
The
peasy.
decision is ultimately yours.
Oh, the fight was the right pain in the ass at the appropriate levels and gear from what stands out in your memory. This seems like a pretty significant choice. Way it's phrased, it seems like it's different, but maybe it's not.
I'm choosing to trust Joanna.
Rumors paint Haisme as a criminal, but I choose to believe in him. I want to extend Joanna the same grace.
You're too nice for your own good.
What'd that say? Fuck. Country where no one's future is written in stone. If that's our goal, then this is a chance we have to take.
But you might have a point about not forcing her.
Our treatment of her might reflect on her confession too. Don't want anyone saying we coerced it out of her.
Then 'tis settled.
Oh, thank you for your kindness. 1,000 times. Thank you. Oh, how curious. It's as if the fog has finally lifted from me.
Woo, a little sussy, but okay.
I've heard the news about Lady Joanna. I will assume the duty of her escort to the exhibition, and I'll ensure the warrant on Haisme is taken down. Rest assured, your bounty will be paid in full. After all, I asked that you find the true culprit, and so you did.
Ha! I say, we could upgrade the gauntlet runner with some extra spondulix, eh?
Calica!
Young man, I have a request.
Oh.
Could you donate a portion of the money to the bereaved families? I know 'tis not my place, but something must be done for them. Their pain must be unbearable.
I mean, I am the leader of the group.
Not just some of it. It's all rightfully theirs.
Well said.
You'll hear no objections from me. All we really needed was a head for the exhibition.
My word. You're all indeed
Yay!
I'll personally make sure the citizens all hear of your bravery and spirit.
Just as long as you keep this out of the public ear until the exhibition, right? We can't have our opponents finding out and trying anything underhanded.
You have my solemn word. I'm glad I entrusted this to you.
Hell yeah!
All right.
Haisme, 'twas thanks to you that we found the truth. We'd not have revealed the culprit or the secret of the castle on our own.
I agree. If Barden thinks we're True Knights all, that goes double for you.
If you've nowhere else to go from here, perhaps you might join us, and further lend us your strength.
You're in this race to become king, are you?
Not exactly. Look, you think it'd be alright to tell Haisme the truth?
We've come this far together. It's fine by me.
Yes, I have no objections either.
Told Haisme everything, from the prince's survival to our plot for
So
Luis's
His
favor.
Royal Highness lives. I see now why you all fought so desperately.
Would you lend us your strength?
You already know my answer. My life may not weigh much, but I gladly pledge it to your noble cause. If I'm to choose a lord out of loyalty instead of dependence, then there's absolutely no shame in that.
A friend.
Not a lord. A friend.
Hear, hear.
No.
Right.
After solving the case, I gained support from the people of Martira. I'm one step closer to Luis and executing our plan to save the prince.
I wish I could have done more to help in Martira. I was so ready to prove myself, too.
Gallica seems to be doubting herself. She wanted to play a more active role, but I suppose things didn't go according to plan.
But maybe I found something better. A goal worth chasing. So I'm gonna focus on that from now on.
I can sense Gallica's newfound motivation and faith in me.
The mystical fairy, Gallica, keeper and heritor of the mage's virtues. Through thy shared bond, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom. Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength, fulfill thy destiny.
It's you and me. Our destinies are intertwined.
Okay, there's still plenty more to unlock.
Okay, now all we have to do is head to Briarhaven and wait for Joanna to arrive.
Ah, about that. Dashed inconvenient, but there's apparently been a landslide on the Valley Road.
No.
Utterly impassable. The old road crews should have the mess cleared by the competition, so until then, your time is yours to waste.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
The deadline is...
It'll be a few days until the road to Brilhaven is restored. Why don't we make ourselves useful and see if anybody needs our help until then? An excellent suggestion. The city's residents still faced manifold problems. If we were to lend a hand, then we stand to gain by improving our own reputations as well.
True.
We could also supplement our funds by taking on simple bounty or two. Perhaps we should see what's available. Well then, let's make the most of the time available to us. It's up to you what we do next, Torin.
All right then.
I hear a voice.
Mister.
Wonder if Mister will come visit again. Maria. That's not the button I had wanted to hit. Alright, let's go to the bounty board.
Thank you. You really helped me out. Take a look.
Now that kidnappings are solved, I say life's gotten easier, if only by a smidge. Now then, any requests you'd like to take on? We've completed all of them.
Thank you. You really helped me out.
Those look like just time passing. Weather forecast.
Pardon?
What's this mean?
Oh, you.
Well, hello there. What are you up to? The city's returned to its lively self, but were it not for all of you. Thinking back, I do remember Lady Joanna disappearing at times, but I had not the slightest doubts about her then. I believed every word Joanna Morris had to say, and I carried on without a care in the world. In some ways, the situation has shined a light upon my own weakness, and I'll not make the same mistake twice.
The truth is...
I'd love to speak with you if possible. I hope you'll make some time for me. Well, focus on your own affairs first, of course. But if you do ever find the time, please remember I'm eager to talk. So, he wants to talk.
But
Stroll wants to talk.
well met, eh?
Oh, I hate the rain.
Maria wants to talk as well. So do a little wandering.
Leave it out, mate.
All right then.
Oh, it's another fairy. Oh, another fairy. Why, hello there.
What?
Whoa, I wasn't expecting to run into a fairy in Retira of all places. I just love the humidity. No one else will come near me, though. That said, the air here was getting really nasty lately. It was giving me the most massive headache. It's finally cleared up now, so it's back to nice and muggy. Don't think I'll stick around, though. See you never. Just like that, they were gone. Wow, I hardly got a word in edgewise. This cuts
All
over.
right, then.
Come off it.
You will? Oh, that'd be aces.
2 shops.
Amazing. All right then.
Popularity check.
Well, I guess that's the end of it. Well, I guess that's the end of it.
Woohoo! The fuck?
I'm absolutely drenched.
I'm soaked too, lady. Deal with it.
Lovely.
You're standing out in the rain. What do you expect?
Amazing.
Maybe we can hang out with Stroll in the evening. Just deal with Borden now.
Oh, you. The truth is... Thank you.
I owe you. Just need your opinion on something.
And let me say it again. The town is safe now thanks to you. Couldn't be more grateful to you.
Borden! I heard you fixed up the hole in my shop's wall while I was gone. I could kiss you.
It were no trouble at all. Your bonny wife had need of help, and we all have need of your shop.
Well, that may be, but I never knew a captain to be so generous.
It is pretty
My
generous.
only wish is to render assistance in any way I can.
Meow.
Whatever wee matters I can take care of, I will. Even if they might not turn out as well as yours did.
What the hell? You bumped into me?
Well, who could avoid those massive ears, you damn russant?
Looks like I need to go keep a brawl at bay. Hey, listen, both of you. Enough already. Sorry about that. Right tragedy for the town hero to see something so disgraceful.
Don't worry about it. Everything alright?
I'm not bothered, but are you?
My skin ain't that thin yet. It's just... that kind of manky scene has been more common lately. Neighbours coming to blows. Good lads fighting. Whole town is right anxious. And that's what I wanted to discuss with you. I'm curious about you and your pals. You're all of different tribes, eh? Even got Highsmade to join up with you. How exactly did you get so many different people to come together as one?
Oh, interesting. We have a shared vision.
We have a shared vision. One which will benefit everyone.
That answer's befitting of you. So that's what brought you all together. And you're the idealistic leader. So it is.
Huh.
What we need here is a leader everyone acknowledges. We need a new system where the people themselves govern the town.
Sounds like a fine idea.
I think that sounds like a fine idea.
I'm much assured by your words. Thanks for being so accommodating. If you can manage it, would you help me out again sometime? With your consult, I know this town will keep getting better.
Of course. I'd like to keep helping you.
Oh, that would be a great help. Thank you. With your support, I'll be sure to make this town a nicer place to live.
Feel Barden's profound love for the town, as well as his faith in me. Social
The
link,
honorable
go!
guardsman, Barden. Within him dwells the virtue of the commander. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Wonder there's a graphics card update, and that's why it was being so janky.
I shall protect the town you all saved.
Oh, that's new. Commander.
I'd be glad if you came back soon. I'll try to have good news for you by then.
Back to the tavern. Need to push myself harder. Highsmade comes to mind. I should go talk to him. Quest.
What are you playing at?
Please refrain from speaking to me. I'm trying to concentrate and can't afford petty Well, an Elda with a fairy companion. You must be the fool who thinks he can defy his tribe's legacy and take the throne.
What?
Thanks? I take you don't sugarcoat anything. Who are you exactly? A fine question. I am a chief who once served His Royal Majesty, otherwise known as the Queen of Cuisine.
Whoa.
That's quite the title, though you must have some serious skill to make food for royalty. I take it you don't work here anymore? I do not. If I could choose a king to serve, I'd want a true gourmet with a refined palate. But by the looks of you, I'm sure your tastes must be pedestrian. Hey, rude! For your information, we collect all our own ingredients, and we've gotten pretty good in the kitchen.
Eh?
Indeed. I wonder, then, if you could make a dish to satisfy me. I aim to cook something to raise the sunken spirits of this town, so I would appreciate a dish that I could use as inspiration for my own cooking. Is 5,000 reeve an appropriate reward? I'll also add in some of my high-quality ingredients as well. I'm not simply looking for a dish that tastes good. I need a creation that can help revitalize this town's very spirit. For example, a dish that uses local specialties, a dish that's easy on the stomach and rises like one's spirit after a taste. Is that too much of a challenge for you? I'll do it.
Lovely, that.
Such confidence. Perhaps you are capable of surprising me. If your cooking proves worthy, I dare say I might actively support your candidacy.
Okay.
Mellow milk. That easy food she mentioned? Does she mean something soft and fluffy? Maybe we should start with recipes that call for milk.
Let's give it a shot.
It's apparently mellow milk. Limp goldfish and brocaded koi. Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds tough, but we can pull it off. We'll get a reward and a new supporter. Let's make a dish she'll be raving about for days. I have to find where I can
How
cook
you feeling?
But why?
Okay, no stroll right now. Meow.
All right then.
Let's go.
Hi,
it's
Smay's in
you.
here. Ah, it's you. Once we get our more pressing goals out of the way, I won't be sure what to do with myself. I've been thinking I ought to resume the training drills for my Shadow Guard days. The battles ahead will demand no less of me. Hang on. I like to watch. Well, I'm afraid this training is tailored to Yuji's stature. It's not a thing for you to learn. It'll help me understand you. Hell yeah.
See.
I suppose knowing the fighting style of your allies would help broaden your possible strategies. Yes, that sounds reasonable. Mark my technique closely then, and you'll learn the ways of the Shadow Guard. Let's just get it done then, fuck. Well said. Bit cramped here though, isn't it? Let's go to the woods nearby instead. Come on.
Now then.
Let's start with a little test. See if you can keep up with my movements. If your reactions are fast enough to match me, you win. Now, let's begin.
Huh?
You're wide open. From here, it'd be a simple thing to slit your throat. You were careless. One more time. Let's try it one more time.
All right.
I'll do it as many times as you like. Don't rely on sight. You must sense through your very skin.
May I speak?
Your enemies aren't going to wait for you. Your body must move on instinct to buy time for your mind. How can I do that?
Well,
How indeed. Finding these answers is also part of the training. There's no clear answer, no correct way of improving, but at the very least, you can decide what you aspire to.
Then...
Look to keep going.
Then...
That seems enough for one day. Shall we share a drink then? Let's retire to my castle back on the runner.
Oh.
I found some fine spirits for myself, but even ambrosia would be tasteless when drunk alone. Would you like a cup of tea instead? Yes, a bracing drink, but nowhere near as good as the spirits back home. What'd it taste like?
What kind of...
What were the drinks from your hometown like?
That's...
Let's see. Clear as the night sky, like nostalgia in a bottle. Wonder when I'll get to taste it again. To taste my boy, we'll never know. It's been a long time since I abandoned my home. My son died without ever seeing that village. He looked up to knights, you know. He had a stout heart in that little frame. Might have grown up to be a fine knight himself had he lived. Another wish unfulfilled, I suppose. I'll never forget the day I cremated my son's body and mourned his death.
Huh?
What do you mean by cremated? Ah, right. Everyone else buries their bodies as they are, without giving them to the flame.
The truth is...
It's the way of the Ujief, boy. We burn the bodies of the dead, leaving only bones. The soul is freed through fire. Once released from the body, they go to their place in the beyond.
Oh.
Then, those who remain must lay the bones to rest, somewhere suitable for the deceased. However, I've yet to find a place fit for my son to take his final rest. I can't imagine he'd be happy for his bones to be eternally moving and disturbed.
I apologize.
Apologies. I shouldn't be talking to you about this. Let's find his place.
No.
We have an important mission to accomplish. No room for detours of any convenience, boy. I can't put that burden on you. It's a favor for a friend. Still, we can do it. It isn't just a random detour. It's a favor for a dear friend.
Thank you.
I thank you for your kindness. Truly. I'll do my best to return this favor through my efforts as your comrade. Thank you again. A toast, then, to cement our vow. You with a cup of delicious tea.
Cheers.
Yes, a toast, but not to mark my regrets. To commemorate our coming together and to the beginning of mourning. I can sense Heisme's heartache for his departed son, and his trust as a friend and ally.
My boy, are you watching? My thanks.
We can save this for any time when you're free, lad. I'm grateful that you helped me, though, and I dare say, tonight I'll rest well.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
All right, then.
But they're portable quests.
Why?
Strolls back out here. Hulkenberg is hanging out in here. Apparently wants to talk.
I'm just incredulous.
So what requests?
What now?
Well, that's the first hour marker. Oh, we should report back to more Nurse's relics. Making some mallow milk.
But why?
Pardon?
You have my thanks.
Very good. Very.
Can I cook? I don't even know how to make it. What?
So?
Huh?
You have my thanks.
Pardon?
Ha ha ha.
You're not serious.
Thank you kindly.
Hey!
Yeah, this is armor. This is not gonna have what I'm looking for.
Thank you kindly.
Armor, weapons.
Welcome.
She just sells meat.
Hey!
Yeah, it's a potion guy, but yeah, I didn't think so.
Now then.
Okay, they don't have like ingredients.
Denelta?
Hey, mister!
Right, you have bugs. Never mind.
Excuse me?
You have seeds. Okay, never mind.
You will? Oh, that'd be aces.
Oh, what a pity.
Oi!
Come on!
Okay, fine. I don't have to go there. Damn it.
Oi! Leave it out, mate.
Okay. It just means go hang out.
Hello.
Oops.
Well met,
Oh,
eh?
fuck.
Pardon?
Hello there.
Hi, Ariel. Mellow Milk.
Pardon?
But why?
So am I crafting with it, or is that what the dish is supposed to be? It's just mellow milk. What?
Hey?
I detect the scent of food on you. I will judge its worthiness. So please show me the dish you've brought. A dish with a soft texture that uses mellow milk. Aww. I don't know. Not yet.
Isn't that...
What now?
Do I have some food on me? Like food that I've made? I can read about? Got that one. Doesn't tell me. What it would be good on, per se. I think I have both those recipes.
But
So let's go see.
why?
Yeah, definitely gonna probably have to cut it
Well,
early
thanks.
too, cause I'm actually legitimately drifting.
Very good. Very good.
I'll try to go at least until the half-hour mark, I guess. I'm legitimately falling asleep. That's how tired I am. Curative Coney Roast does not use mellow milk. Neither does Invincible Noodles. Bread does. What else does? Stew. I want to really call stew soft. Bread I would consider soft. So maybe we make some bread.
Really?
Ah! I can't cook unless I'm on the road. Well, I know where we're going.
Everyone is here.
Now then.
Yeah.
Let's... It's your call. Let's move.
Can't cook without heat. No heat unless the engines are lit. I know.
Oh, what a pity.
Got a minute?
Is that stroll over there? Yeah, it is.
Warden, eh?
All right then.
Yeah.
Dreadful.
am I to do?
Ain't this a pickle? All right then.
Ain't this a pickle?
Why don't he just sod off, eh?
Ain't this a pickle?
The exhibition.
Maria!
They're calling it.
Does cooking take time though? Hello, Hulkenberg. Huh. I guess I can only cook in the evening, Fabienne?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll talk to Maria.
The exhibition of the brave. They're calling it.
Seems like it'd be better to cook now than when she's like super busy in the evening, but okay. Help anyone in trouble. Endorsed by the Honeybee Inn.
What's this?
Did Maria and the others put this up for us? Wow, that really puts the wind in your sails. What the fuck? Oh, the university. No thank you. Doesn't it? We may not be the favorites, but there are people who support us. We best take that to heart. Okie dokie. Okie dokie.
Mister.
You're here. Reminds me, I have Neris's drawing on me. I think Maria would be happy if I gave her one. Midnight Sun Sands. Wow, the desert's all white. Is that a big building? Huh? That's a worm's skin? Told Maria about all the memories I made there. I see. So there's really a place like that outside of Grand Trad?
Thank you.
Thank you, mister. I'll ask Miss Fabian if we can hang them up on the inn's walls. If I look at the picture, I stop feeling lonely because I think of you on your journey. And you can come back and look at them too, right?
You know.
There's so much I want to tell you. But I have to go shopping now. I'll go with you.
Really?
Yay! Thank you. Best girl. Cuteness. Do you see those flowers for sale over there? They grow outside of the capital. Papa took me there once. He let me ride on his shoulders, and I felt big, like a grown-up. Let's go there, too.
In that case.
Why don't we go there and pick some flowers together?
Wow.
Can we? Do you know where it is? First, you have to go to where the wind blows. Then, follow that until you're really, really far away.
Huh?
Excuse me, but are you okay? Maybe, are you hungry? I still have some bread.
Hey!
You can't sleep here. You're dragging your filth all over the road. You're shaking. Here, maybe some bread will make you feel better. That's the child from that Peripas Inn. You know, the half-blood.
Dear me!
Feeding scraps to a disgusting stray. Don't mind her.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Okay. This is for me? Are you sure? You looked hungry. Where's your house? I don't have one. My family. They're all dead. I ran from a merchant who tried to sell me, but I ended up here. I'm all alone now. I wish I had died with Mum and everyone else. Are you crying? I want to die, but the hunger is so painful. Thank you for this. Am I going to end up like that boy? Because My family is all gone too, just like him. You have me.
Listen.
Really?
So, you'll stay with me? But don't you and your friends need to do stuff that's far away? Maybe you can take me with you? You should take me along. I'm gonna go on a journey too, and I promise I'll be good. Someday we
Fine
will.
by me.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know how I can help though. Maybe I'll just get in the way.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I shouldn't have asked you that. Please don't tell Miss Fabienne. She's the only one I can stay with now, so I have to show her that I'm a good girl. You are good.
No.
You're already a good kid, Maria, just as you are now. But I want to make Miss Fabienne happy. There's got to be something else I can do.
So then...
Oh! She's always busy, so I can help out lots. When I talk to you, mister, my stomach doesn't feel like it's all in knots anymore. Okay then, you'll come back soon, right? I can sense Maria's devotion and the wholehearted trust she has for me. Alright.
She
presides over the heroic embodiment of the healer.
A new power.
It's a promise.
The cleric. Can now be inherited by the healer lineage in academia due to the effects of Scion's skill.
Yeah.
I should go back before Miss Fabienne gets worried. You too, mister. Please be careful, okay?
What should we do?
But...
Now, where was I?
So, you've acquired a new archetype.
I've acquired 2.
You don't say.
Studied quite a number of archetypes. You may be the most adept research partner I've had.
Incredible.
All right.
Did I?
Just now. No, impossible.
What?
You alright?
Not quite.
Nothing. I just recalled some memories that are slightly unpleasant.
What?
Unpleasant memories? A memory of long ago, my time with a trusted comrade and his eventual betrayal, though I cannot even recall his face.
It appears that...
I had deep trust in him, and so the wounds in my heart were equally so. Seems I never had an eye for people.
It'll be fine.
But you do, don't you? Indeed. Should I deny my better judgment now, it would cast doubt on you as well. And that is the last thing I want.
I must apologize.
I'm sorry. I find myself thinking in circles so often here. And kernels of doubt so easily grow to overshadow my mind entirely. For example, I believed I was conducting this research of my own volition. But is that the truth? Lately, I have felt that my research may actually be by another's will, that I only labored under their guidance. I was so happy to imagine my memories restored, but now I wonder if some things are best left forgotten. Don't give in.
No.
Don't let yourself give in to fear. A fair point. Life is full of both good and bad. My apologies. Didn't mean to let any bitterness slip out. Perhaps because I'm so unused to it these days, but I do so struggle with conversation. You truly are too kind to me. Thank you for being here. It means more than I can say. I guess sense more is gratitude, trust, and dependence on me.
Often I find your words resounding in me. Well then.
Mental weariness aside, we have further work to do. Your next task is to cultivate the heroic embodiment of the commander, the general. I am sure this will prove to be a fine source of power, as well as further increase your royal virtues. Or the trouble, I'd say.
This one's important.
To nurture the strength I'll need to challenge Luis, I should raise the general typed archetype to 15. This can be completed by anyone.
I can depend only on you.
Hasn't that already been done?
Ah, how good of you to come.
No. We have to get friendship up with Barden. Okay.
Oh. You'll come again. But why?
Okay, that took no time.
All right then.
Pardon?
Let's see, we still have Stroll.
You're not serious.
Hulkenberg.
All right then. All right then.
Okay.
You're not serious.
It's probably not gonna let me leave at night, if I recall. Oh, hello, Hulkenberg.
Good night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Next day. Boom, boom,
All right then.
boom, boom. Heist me again. But
All right then.
no.
All right then.
Nope.
What do you think?
Supporters. Yeah, these guys want to look for me. Does that symbol mean... So I have to wait until he's ready. Okay. Let's actually talk to Hulkenberg.
Now then.
We should talk to Hulkenberg.
Are you free?
What all we do today, whatever the specifics, would be prudent to use our time in improving our chances and building our strength. View the time. Shall we continue our training? Yes.
Speaking of,
Ah, but I recall our practice swords were broken. Shall we go and buy new ones at the capital's weapon shop? It would be a simple thing to teleport there, yes? Suit yourself, Hulkenberg. I'm glad we found some sturdier sparring swords. Hopefully they shall win me some measure of redemption for the other day.
Listen!
On the authority of the Knight's Order, your crimes shall be repaid with death. That voice, is that Rodanth? You remember, he's my former comrade that we met before. Do it.
Wait!
Hold! Well, if it isn't Hulkenberg, I'll ask you not to interrupt my duties. This is your duty? What knight commander presides over executions?
Speak no more.
It is only right. Those who would do this nation harm shall be punished. What is he accused
So
of?
then-
Treason. This fool, a petty officer of the military police, slandered the honor of the royal knights. Honor? What honor? The royal knights of today are honorless. You've forgotten any oath to the throne. Now you're just dogs barking on command. You insolent. Bring me a whip. Hanging is not enough. You cannot be serious. This insolence is why you would have him killed. This, right after all the trifling sinners you sent to the gallows. Righteous fury rings false from a hypocrite's mouth. Now, die, dishonorer. Writhe like the maggot you are.
Heed my words.
Treason's only reward is death. Therein lies atonement, whether for the knights or the people. They could kill me for any reason they liked.
Rodanth.
This is beyond outrageous. You've authorized nothing less than public butchery. Maintaining the capital's order is the knight's duty. 'Tis only natural that we punish those who spread lies. Have you sold your soul to the Sanctists? Were you blinded by the prospects you'd win by their coronation? It hardly matters who takes the throne, so long as the royal knights still stand to flank it. This, you see, is the role of one who has risen to the post of knight commander. One's burdens are different from those of the freewheeling and the frivolous like yourself.
You cur.
You infinite coward! You poisoned toad! Is this the shape of your so-called loyalty?
Whoops.
Bold words. One would almost think you and your friends seek the hangman's noose yourselves. Try it. Try, if that's what you want.
What?
Torrin, no, if something happened to you. I see your whelp hasn't learned to hold his tongue. Pity stays my hand today, but there will not be a next time, Hulkenberg. Oh, maybe I was supposed to stay quiet. Oh well.
It's wrong.
Power is not a tool to torment and kill the innocent. It is meant to guide the weak and vulnerable, that each and every one of us might live together in a better country.
Apologies.
Torrin, I apologize. I've forced you into my troubles again. He's the bad guy here. All the same, I'm glad you were here with me. Who knows what would have happened had I been alone? Somewhere in my heart, I expected he might still understand me. I would account such blind faith among my weaknesses.
Listen.
Should it ever be me who strays from the path of virtue, I only ask that you remind me of my purpose under any circumstance. Can I entrust this to you?
You have given me such strength. The truth is,
I am partly to blame for Rodin's brutality. No, the day has already left me exhausted. We'll speak more of this some other time, away from prying ears. The man behind Hulkenberg. I feel like I've seen him before. Okay, she's back to not being available. That probably means...
All right then.
What do you think?
Brigida's looking for me now. Did I ever see him again?
Now what am I to do?
you.
Didn't you leave Gren Trad? Well, no matter. I'll not begrudge you your secrets.
Sorry.
Sorry, if you're looking for work, there's nothing here for you. So, just go home. Did something happen? Come inside.
Unfortunately,
I no longer have any work for you. The dog is no longer here. She ran away? That would have been preferable to the truth. But no, she was taken. I'm sorry. I know you kept your silence, as promised. Unfortunately, that didn't stop a thief from sneaking in disguised as a vendor and taking her away. They left behind a letter that read, "Those who spread magic and nitre shall face the wrath of God." It's not hard to imagine what happened to her. I'll find the culprit before long, and I'll make certain they get what they deserve. However, this isn't the work of a single person, but that of a larger organization.
those people.
Anti-Igniter extremists. A bunch of filthy, rotten cowards. The pup was innocent in all this. I should have kept her. The moment I start caring about anything, I lose it. I knew that. I try to keep my feelings out of it, but why did this have to happen? Brigida seems to be fighting through the pain. For how long must I live in this hideous world? If only I had disappeared instead. Tears or not, I can sense the pain, sadness, and frustration Brigida is feeling. Words would be a little comfort here. Perhaps if I stirred her imagination, she would be relieved of such despair.
What?
A book? I told Brigida about the fantasy world depicted in my book, trying to give her even the faintest glimmer of hope. Well, people will help one another, respect one another, and live in equality. How quaint.
But
the author was a sheltered man, I take it. He knows nothing of the real world.
this world.
The only equality is that we all inevitably die. The path to that point is different for everyone, meaning everyone has to fight through their own hell. I don't think so. You're an Elda. You live in a world that hates you. How can you still make yourself believe in light, even through all that? I can't see that light for myself. But I know you can. And I really do want to believe in you and your vision. I can sense Brigida's profound sadness and her grasping to trust.
I couldn't ask him to stay, could I?
Ooh.
In any case.
Here's your pay. I've scheduled what I set aside for your future shifts, too. I'll keep visiting.
Why?
She's gone. I have no more work to give you. What's left for you here? You don't need to come here anymore. I left the room without another word.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
All right then.
Oh no, Maria!
All right then.
Stroll, I'll get to you. I think, maybe, eventually.
What do you...
Heisme also still wants to talk. Maria wants to talk, though. We'll talk to Maria. Do you have a moment? There's something I want to ask you. It's about Maria.
Sorry.
I know you must be busy. I'll come out and ask. Did you say something to Maria?
That's kind of...
Since your last visit, she's been acting rather odd. She insists on helping me with anything and everything, no matter what it is. I may have an idea. I'm happy that she wants to help me out, but at times it feels like she's desperate to find something to do. Why, you little wretch! Look at what you've done! Uh-oh.
Wait.
Sir, why are you raising your voice at a child? This damn brat spilt me drink down me leg. Not your idea of service, Fabienne.
I'm
sorry. Oh, she actually says it. Keep your britches on, wet as they are. Leave them at the door later for cleaning, and I'll get you another drink on the house. Apologies, but could you take Maria upstairs?
I'm sorry.
Are you okay?
Everything okay?
Yeah.
I'm okay.
By the
But
way...
Fabian was busy talking to you, so I thought I could help out by taking care of that customer. I just wanted to show Miss Fabian that I can carry both the food and drinks now. Do you think Miss Fabian will get rid of me? Does she not want me here anymore? Why would you think that?
What?
But Papa didn't want me either, so he left me.
Maria.
May I come in?
It's all right.
Oh, come now, wipe those tears. The scary customer has already left. Everything's just fine now. Miss Fabian, I promise I'll be a good girl from now on, really, and I won't cause any more trouble, so please. Even if we're not family, can I still stay with you?
Maria.
Oh, my Maria. Is that what you've been thinking this whole time? Of course you can stay here. You needn't worry about earning your keep either, silly girl, because this is your home. Maria, I may not be your mother by blood, God rest her soul, but nonetheless, you are still my most precious treasure, my family, and I consider you a daughter. Miss Fabian.
Okay.
Now, you listen here. Your papa never abandoned you. He did everything he did because he truly, deeply cared about you. He did it for both of you. That's right. He worked hard to show how much he cared about you and Fabian, Maria. Oh god, I'm not crying. Stop. Your papa said that he wanted to make this world a safe place for people like you and me. All he ever did was ask about you. He regretted every moment he had to spend away from you, and it would have made him so happy to see you grow up. But more than anything, he wanted to give you a world where you could smile and laugh with your whole heart. You helped your papa too, by giving him the strength to keep going.
Me too.
I feel the same way as he did, Maria. If you're with me, I can weather any storm.
That's why...
This place is your home and always will be. Rest assured, my dear girl, we have plenty of days filled with smiles and laughter ahead of us.
It's all right.
You can come to me with anything. The things that make you happy or sad. Or if you just want to talk about your papa, I'll always be here.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Mister.
Thank you so much, mister. I'm glad that I'm home. And I'm with my family. I can sense the deep trust that Maria has for me, as well as the heartfelt joy that she now feels.
It's okay. I can really stay.
Increases post-battle EXP. Now I have speed cooking, too. I'm glad I came to you for help. Would you mind checking in on Maria from time to time to see how she's doing for me? Oh, right. About that scary customer from before. He was only in a bad mood because he recently lost his job and he got into a row with his wife. He thought about what he said before he went home and he was sorry for yelling at you like that. Said he wanted to apologize to you himself, Maria.
I see.
Oh, okay. I think I get it now. You have to say what you mean out loud or else no one will know. That means that there's more that I can do. Now, my little treasure, go and wash up. And before bed, how about you help me taste test some new dishes?
Thank you.
Mister, thank you so much for everything today. See you later. Okay, yeah, there's no deadline on the food.
What do you think?
No one to talk to right now. Perfect.
Let's go.
But... Pardon? Why? You have my thanks.
Very good.
Really?
Go to places we can teleport, like Grand Tread.
It's your call. Let's move.
Is there any shelter from this? All right then.
A minute.
They really smashed each other to bits, didn't they?
It's pissing it down.
Okie
What in the
dokie.
blazing rain?
Ain't this a pickle?
Why don't he just sod off, eh? Rain?
The exhibition of the brave, they're calling it.
Puppy! You got some big ears. I'm just not allowed to cook here. I can only cook on the runner. Miss Fabian, why? I'm gonna cook.
Yeah.
Oh, let's
Mister?
do it. Ah, there we go. Now, can I make my own?
By the way,
After we're done with the veggies, we need to get started on the fish.
how do you make this?
We're going to make a seafood bread wrap, but how are we supposed to make the fish? Wrap it all with bread.
Oh, that's right.
Okay.
Smells fishy, but we served it to the customer anyway. It's not what I was hoping to do. Customer wasn't very happy. Maybe we made a mistake.
All right.
I guess next time we'll take the skin off. Does that mean we'll take the bones out too? Alright, looks like I can only cook in the runner then?
And the age
Fuck.
of a new king draws nearer.
Alright. Which means it probably takes time.
All right then.
What do you think? Hmm?
Okay, Maria settled down now. Jaime. We'll go hang out with Jaime.
Ah, it's you.
Happened across a nice place the other day. Let's go.
My thanks.
You'll go then? The place I'd like to go is a cemetery on the outskirts of town.
Ah,
Plenty of new graves. Possibly victims of those dark doings at the castle. Perhaps my boy would find solace here, among many his own age. But it seems they don't cremate their dead here. Don't want my son feeling out of place, being the only child here in singed pieces. Hard enough for a boy his age to fit in. Shall we look somewhere else?
my thanks.
I think we do well to check other options.
My apologies.
How about somewhere deeper in the forest? If you don't mind indulging me just a bit further. Seems a peaceful place at first glance. But it's not really so, is it?
No?
Pattering footsteps from beasts among the trees. The smell of animal waste. I can feel them eyeing us from the shadows, too. It's too dangerous.
True?
I can't stand the thought of hungry beasts disturbing his grave.
We shouldn't.
I think it's still too early to make a decision. I'd like to look at other locations if you don't mind. No problem.
Got it.
My thanks.
I appreciate your understanding. You're certainly more patient than I was at your age.
The truth is...
All Yuji travel far and wide to find the perfect resting place. Some build an altar at home, some scatter the bones in the sea, some bury them beneath a great tree. That said, most simply bury the bones in the village's communal cemetery. After all that contemplation, they come back to where they started. Those people used to irritate me to no end when I was younger. I loathed their indecision and looked down on them for it. But as I got on in years, I came to understand some things. It's not so easy to overcome the death of someone close. That's why, when you lose someone, you need time for that very hesitation. I've certainly found I do. Haste will not ease my woes.
Even so...
That being said, this isn't your concern. You've already done more than enough for me. We can take our time.
It'll be fine.
It's fine. We'll give it as much thought as you need.
Listen.
Are you certain? You truly are an oddball.
Then,
might we take to the Gauntlet Runner again? This time I'd like to see somewhere full of open space. Ooh. Maybe I'm just imagining things. What's the matter?
What happened?
No.
It looks just like a place my son loved.
My son...
I think it was around the time he finally started walking. Even when he stumbled and fell, he always leapt right back up, all smiles. He would chase bugs through grass far taller than him, laughing even when he fell, bringing me flowers and pebbles clutched tight in his little fist. Even now, 'tis as he might burst out of the grass at any moment, beaming and covered in burrs. But I know 'tis just an empty fantasy. You okay?
Everything okay?
Yes. My apologies.
I didn't mean for you to see me like that, but yes, this could be a fine place for him to stay. The silence is peaceful, the wind is gentle. It feels a place wholly apart from the nightmare of our world. I'm sure my son would love it too. He always loved to run with the wind in his face.
But...
And yet... Something bothering you?
The truth is...
I just have one thing holding me back. That sweet smell on the wind. It reminds me of a faraway hill. The hill where my hometown lies. Just remembered it?
No.
It occurred to me, yes, but I've not visited even once since I left. I sincerely doubt they'd welcome me back.
Oh.
A wind blows in my home, sweeter than any I've known. Why don't we visit?
Let's go.
But...
Let's just go and see. But, no, you are right. I cannot let my floundering deprive my boy of his proper place.
I'm in your debt.
Walking this ground with you, I find myself determined to return home again. It feels like something I'd never have realized alone. I'm grateful our paths crossed.
Now, a new power.
Oh, alright. Wake up.
I must come
Assassin.
to a decision.
Thank you for putting up with my indecisiveness, at least. Let's head to my village another day. Call upon me when you can spare the time.
Homeward, then.
For today, let us rejoin our comrades. Oh. Uh-oh. Everyone is so needy. We got time, we'll do Brigida.
What do you think?
This looks like I still have Stroll. Now Brigida. Let's go see her.
Ah, just you.
Ah, so it's you. You seem unscathed.
But...
I believe I made myself clear. You have no reason to come here anymore. I'll go wherever you're going. You'd go to such lengths for me? Then, will you come with me? Come this way.
The truth is...
The ones who took my dog, the anti-igniter extremists, the church has discovered their base. What's the church doing?
So reductive.
Do you not know the connection between the church and igniters? They make it so that we get along in the depths of this filth. Apparently, this faction's based in a small village fairly close to Grand Trad. I'm going to go there and eradicate all of them. I will kill every last one of those extremists. No survivors. And once they get to hell, they can look my dog in the eyes and beg her forgiveness. I'll string their corpses up. 3 days and 3 nights exposed to the elements. Long enough for everyone to see what happens if you cross me.
You get it.
And I'd like you to help me punish them. In exchange, I'll support you however I can from here on. Please think this through. You talk big, don't you? You have no desire to be king, yet you parade around as a candidate. You're little more than a fraud. Brigitte is suspicious of me. I need to tell her the truth, or she'll never fully trust me. I explained to her that I entered not to take the throne, but to raise someone else who could forge a better future for our country. Ha! Did you expect me to believe in that nonsense? But for you to speak such words at this point would mean your goal of seizing the throne is no lie, at least.
As it is.
Fine. That's how it must be. Then I will spare no expense to see you fall. The throne ill suits a wretch who can look past the butchery of a dog. You would slaughter a village. But slaughtering a village? It'll be a lot of blood on your hands.
What are you after?
And what do you get with clean hands? The equality you prize so highly. I'll tell you what it means to me. Equality means that those who kill will be killed. I don't want to lose anything else I care about. I understand. What do you truly understand? You have no idea how much comfort she brought me. And they ripped that away from me. And you say I should just allow it. Fine. I'll not do something so unsightly in front of you.
In any case.
I'm going to their base, but I won't kill them right away. I'll find out who did this. We'll try to negotiate clearly and openly. And if that doesn't work, then I'll murder them and we can move on. That's the most I can promise you. We'll take my gauntlet, runner. Dangers of the night be damned. If we break down, so be it.
Obviously.
And you come as well and see for yourself. If you're going to try and drag me into the light, then you deserve to see what happens. She let me onto the runner she lives in, and we went to their base. Brigitte stayed silent for the whole trip. We arrived at a small settlement located close to GuangCaiArts.
Huh?
Is this the place? It's full of you Jeeps.
You there.
Hey, you there. I am Brigitte. And this scoundrel is selling magic igniters all across the land. Oh, the igniter merchants again. Our village really doesn't have the money to buy any. I'm sorry to keep turning you away, but...
Wait.
What are you talking about? Oh, aren't you one of the church's dealers? They keep trying to sell us on igniters, but I keep refusing them. Ha.
Huh?
The church has been here several times. They never reported that to me.
Out with it.
So if I said that merchants of igniters should face the wrath of God, you wouldn't agree? Oh no. We don't have anything to do with igniters at all. It's not something that ever really comes up here.
Really?
Hey, miss. You sell magic igniters?
How nice!
Wow, brilliant! Papa, I want to ignite her.
Enough.
I see. Say no more. This is no hideout. They know nothing. It's not something you can hide in a village such as this. I've been getting detailed reports on the anti-igniter group's movements from the church. But now I'm not certain such a force even exists.
If
it was all a lie, then what does the church get out of it? To harass you? Maybe it's you they're targeting, Brigitte.
In any case.
Anyways, I take it back. There'll be no killing today. If you hadn't stopped me, I'd probably have ordered my private army to burn this place to the ground. I'm glad you were here with me. I can sense Brigida's deep gratitude.
I'm glad to have you at my side.
Ooh, we get a discount.
But
my dog was taken from me, and I'll chase the scum to the ends of the earth.
Nonetheless,
this is my job, not yours. So our business together is concluded. I still like to visit you. What are you saying? What could you possibly gain from hanging around me? Well then, fine. Since it's you.
Speaking of...
You mentioned earlier of your true aims for the throne. I thought it a clumsy lie, but it does bring to mind a certain someone for me. After a king is crowned, it would be nigh impossible to put another on the throne. However, if my suspicions are correct, none could deny the claim.
That's why...
If you're willing to throw yourself into battle for that cause, then I shall support you all the same.
Yes.
If you'd like to come, then come. When I'm around you, much to my surprise, I find that even I still have a beating heart. So, come if you wish. I like her. Well, she took me all the way back to the end.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
So am I back in Mortira? Did she take me back to the city? The road that was blocked by the landslide should be cleared by tomorrow, apparently. We set off for Brilhaven as soon as it reopens.
True.
We have acquired the head we sought. But if we're to truly get in Luis's good graces, we should endeavor to stand out further from the other candidates. Yep, even after all this, we're still just a bunch of nobodies. Maybe we can improve our reputation by helping some of the people around town.
True.
A wise suggestion. Some upright behavior and altruistic deeds are just what we need to gain more recognition. Is there going to actually be some requests for me to pick up?
Right.
Depart tomorrow.
All right then.
That's Stroll wanting to talk. Well, so far it doesn't look like there's been, like...
But... why?
anyone to talk to. So we got Stroll is looking for a chat. Maria wants to as well.
But...
Ugh.
why?
What now?
Whew. Alright. We're gonna call, like I said, we're gonna call it a little early. Because I'm not falling asleep anymore, but I am still quite tired. So, I'm gonna call it a little early. The schedule is up for the week. Wednesday and Saturday, of course, will be 14. Not 100% certain what we'll be doing. Probably Wednesday will be just leveling a job and maybe doing our weekly reclears on the raid and roulettes. Raid and roulettes will probably take most of Wednesday. Saturday is still kind of up in the air right now. It's probably going to be EX4 reclear. And then I'm uncertain about Sunday, so I didn't put near on for Sunday, I think. But if I'm not going anywhere this Sunday, I will be doing near. If not, near will be put off again for another week, unfortunately. So, All right, I forgot. I had to take the image, the model down because the game was shitting a brick. So yeah, that's the plans for this week. I believe I'm back to my normal schedules as well in general. So Saturday it will be only the one not the one short stream, but the one normal stream, and not like a secondary stream like we did this past weekend. Okay. All right, that's it. Thank you guys so much for joining. Toodles!